my microphone. There we go. Hi, Dakota. Hi, Darius. Hi, Easy. Hey, Thomas. Hi, Caleb. Hi, Michael. Thank you, David. Hi, Rick. The music right now is Slamhaus, Slamhaus, all one word, on YouTube. Thank you, Darius. It was a good one. Hi, Nick.
Hello, hello. Can you hear me? All right. I believe I am live. I can't hear myself, but that's just me. We have new audios. So this is going to be the test to see if the new mic packs are going to work better. Not really moving around today, so I can't really test it, but I will while we're doing it. Thanks for joining us for an impromptu Saturday afternoon live chat.
Welcome to your first live, Easy Wolf. Hi, Christopher.
So how this works is I'll get on Facebook Messenger chat. Look for me, Robert Natho. If you're not already friends with me, not already on there with me, and just hit the video chat button. You don't have to do video. If you want to just do audio, you can. But what we do is I just kind of take calls from people and we talk live, kind of like a radio call-in thing. But right now nobody's on. If anybody wants to try it out, let's see. You do have the laptop. You got, okay. And if you want to just do audio, you can. If you want to do video, that'd be better too. But just let me know what you're up to today. Let's talk about bowling if you have anything to talk about or discuss. Anything you want to ask. Any achievements you want to talk about. We'd love to hear. And, yep. Aaron keeps turning his mic off.
That was weird.
What?
Never mind now. It's too long gone.
All right. So, if you want to talk for a few minutes, here comes our first one, Christopher Shelley. Let's see. We're trying this without testing it first, so hopefully, turn on video. There we go. Hello, Christopher. There you are. Can you hear me? Oh, hang on. Let me turn the volume up on my laptop. Sorry about that. There we go. Try that now.
Hello?
Hello. What's going on?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I know we've been kind of playing message tag here and there. So, We just figured we'd do an impromptu live today. So what are
Hello,
you?
live chat.
Yeah, something different. So what are you up to today?
Just relaxing.
Good, good.
Just got off of work right now.
Really? What's that on the wall behind you?
Oh, it's a star blanket.
Oh, cool. Very cool. Something similar Aaron bought that just showed up today on Amazon. It's projects out like stars. It even has like a moon thing in the middle. We were looking at it earlier. We're going to try to use it out here. I don't know if it's going to be dark enough to show up real well or not, but it's kind of cool with the planetary thing on it.
Will you reduce or close where it says
You
speaker
born
high definition?
today or
Oh.
no?
Oops, there we go. Got that box off of there. Now everybody can see me.
Probably no bowling today.
I could throw one ball. We'll do one split request from somebody. I don't know.
You guys are bowling today or no?
Bowling tomorrow. Mike is going to come over tomorrow afternoon. He's at work right now, so you just have me only, and we're kind of on limited time today. So we figured we'd at least just go on live and talk to people and do a little video chat. Where are you located?
Illinois.
Illinois. How is the temp up there? Is it warming up finally?
I forgot how many degrees is it in Illinois, but it's cold.
Not snowing, is it?
No.
No, good. April's too late for snow. People need a break. I was outside last night. I think it was like in the 40s or something. I'm like, come on. Enough. I'm tired of this. I know 40s is cold down here, but I'm just kind of over it. You sound like me. So, anyways, is anything you want to talk about specifically or anything you want to ask about bowling?
How do I build a bowling alley in my garage?
Well, if you can find a church or somebody nearby that is taking out their bowling alley, and you can hire some people to go in and cut up these lane segments. I think we did 6 or 7 foot lane segments, and I think they weigh about 200 pounds each. That wood is like really thick, and it's hardwood. It was a lot more work than I realized getting into this whole thing, and I had to hire somebody to come in and take out the pin setter. It was upstairs too, so if you got room, but it takes a lot of manpower to move all this stuff. That's for sure.
Yeah.
I know you can ask RJ if Hayden or Fosbear. They just took out 2 lanes down at Louisiana, and he said he's going to put them up at his house here in another year or two whenever he gets around to building. They're the ones who just got hit by the hurricane, where I got the Star Shield from and some other stuff.
There's a church right by my friend's house. I'm gonna see if they have a bowling alley over there, and I might go bowling over there once a week.
Oh, that would be really neat. Because I know a lot of
Yeah.
churches had bowling alleys back in the 60s, and I think still to this day there's a lot of them that had them, and they just kind of shut off, turn the lights off, close the door, and they're still there, and nobody's messed with them in a while.
Hey, Darius. Doing pretty well so far.
So, well, yeah, but it takes a lot of work to get a pin setter mounted and running in your garage, so.
How did you guys build it? You just called someone and they called you?
No, the guy had an ad that he was selling everything, and I think I was the only one who responded to it. So went over there and looked at it, and I contacted Daryl Tucker, and he hooked me up with a guy who would uninstall pin setters, and I just basically took a ton of measurements, a lot of pictures, and then now I'm in a dungeon. And then just came over to the house, and I have a video. It's kind of neat if you watch it way back about a year or so ago that I posted, and it kind of shows the church where everything came out of, and kind of shows the beginning process in the garage where I laid out the tape and then set the racks up and kind of had the board and kind of set everything in place and just kind of put it together like a jigsaw puzzle. I didn't really have anything to go off of. I just kind of did it. And here we are, 3 years
Huh.
later. More than 3 years later. So, well, cool. Well, it's good talking to you. Thanks for calling in today.
You should guys call me on my birthdays in November.
November? What day in November?
I think it's on Saturday, November 11th.
11th. Okay. If not, we'll do how about a half birthday? That should be coming up here May? Yeah, May 11th. We'll do your half birthday coming up here in a couple of weeks.
Hi, Mr.
No, it's
Lantern.
November.
Well, your half birthday would... All right. Well, I'll make a note of that. Well, good talking to you. Thanks for calling in, and look for us tomorrow. We'll be live in the garage probably tomorrow evening about 7 o'clock.
Alrighty.
Hey, nice talking to you. See you later. There we go. Anybody else want to call in?
Hi, Darius's mom.
Making a few notes here. Yeah, Saturday. Oh, we got another one. Let's go to Caleb. And we are there. I can't hear you. I cannot hear you. No audio.
Can you hear me now?
There you are. Now I can hear you. So what are you up to today?
Good. Not much.
Not much. Windows open.
Not much.
Weather must be pretty good there.
Sunny.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Doing pretty well here, Mr. Lantern.
What do we got?
Well, this place called Richland Lanes.
Richland Lanes. I'm watching.
Jaffe.
Ah, there we go. Ah, Brunswick. Good Brunswick pin setters.
Japanese A2 no-ball accelerator.
Japanese A2s, huh? They look like they're pretty fast, too. They got the A2 pulley maybe on them.
They're running jetpack speed.
Okay. Well, I've got my A2 pulley coming here in a week to 10 days. And then we're
I'll
going to...
actually show you what the ones at Marshall Lanes look, what the ANS at Marshall Lanes look like here.
Okay.
Here they are.
82, is that 8270s? I don't know my AMF machines very well. It looks like an 82. Okay.
Welcome back, Christopher.
The older version. They're the older version of 8270.
Are they? I know the one bowling alley somewhere has the original 8270 still in, 8270As or something. I'm not sure about the model, but evidently they're like unlike any other ones that are still around now. Very cool.
Sweep has turned out. This one, the sweep runs really fast. The sweep moves really fast.
It does.
Hey, Kevin.
Usually not. So did our birthday boy had a good birthday?
Do what?
Did our birthday person had a good birthday?
He did, I bet.
I did.
We had a good family gathering that day, and we even had bowling in the garage that evening just for him.
This one.
Yeah, but I think we still got birthday
got
cake
to launch
in the...
to launch the confetti cannon.
There's the crowd. Yeah, we haven't got the confetti cannon going off yet. But,
Yeah, I'm fine with AMF, Darius.
yeah. But anyways.
How are the new mics working?
So far, I think they're good. Let's do a quick test with the new mic system here. I'm going to
How
walk
far
around.
can Rob go?
I'm going to go down the lane here. See, we're not cutting out yet. This is the cheaper one. The other set was like over twice the price of this one. I know it cuts out a little bit back in here, maybe.
Hey, Captain.
I'm going out behind the machine, almost.
Wow.
If he can get there.
I'm getting there. All right, now I am directly behind the pin setter, and sounds like I am 100%, right?
Yep.
Yep, you're still good.
I am liking these new mics. The other ones are
Me
going
too.
back. I paid more for the other ones, but
And I know just the split request to do.
gee, I wonder which one.
710 balls.
710 and 2 balls. I'll put that on the list of
I'm doing
possibilities.
well, Captain.
Okay.
But cool. Well, thanks for calling in again today.
What are we gonna?
And we'll be live tomorrow evening. Mike will be over here. We'll be live probably about 7 o'clock tomorrow. And maybe I'm off the next week, so Mike and I might pop up somewhere else along the way too.
Of course. Hoping to see you here.
Hey, Lucy.
Yep. We'll be on tomorrow. So check in then.
I'll be checking out.
All right, see you, Caleb.
What have this time?
All right.
I wonder what pins we're gonna have in this time.
What's that?
I don't know. I wonder what pins we're gonna have in there this time.
Do you have any requests?
We haven't. I don't know if we can get the lens pins.
I'll bet I could dig those out. We haven't used those in a while. Maybe Mike would like to get those out.
We still want to do
Good job,
the A2
Nick.
deck shield.
I have the A2 deck shield on. So the A2 deck shield is coming back. Well, it's never made an appearance, so this will be a first tomorrow.
Okay.
So we'll be a little different look tomorrow than last week.
I'll make sure
What
we
rank
look
is
for
on
it,
it?
Captain.
Imperial Lanes.
Hey,
Okay,
Jeremy.
that's what I wanted.
Good. All right, well check us out tomorrow. We'll see you then.
If we can get the lens.
I'll try to dig them out. We'll see you later, Caleb.
Okay.
Thanks.
Okay. See you later.
Bye-bye. All right. So yeah, the secret is out, the A2 deck shield is on, and the Imperial Lanes rake board. Changing things up a little bit from last week. Anybody want to call in, get on Facebook Messenger, video chat, Robert Natho, hit the video chat icon in the corner there, call me up, and you too can talk to me live today. Let
And
me know
if you haven't yet, go on garagebowlingalley.com to join us in our Facebook group. You can find us on TikTok. It
Yes.
has some of its own content.
I have a video on there that's over 200,000 views now. Yeah, that you can sit around me here and be in my presence. I have over 200,000, and it's weird. It's not really anything spectacular. I think I picked up the 710 in another video. It's like, yeah, whatever. Oh, he threw a ball down the lane. 200,000 views. I'll take it though.
And Robert also has his 2 vintage bowling groups.
I do. Not one now, but 2. Vintage bowling and vintage bowling and collectibles. So go in, join those, and post some pictures of some stuff that you got. Video chat me. I've got a spot open, of course. Just waiting for somebody to click that video icon. How many? All right. Let's see. Anybody want a video chat?
Sign above the car. Oh, that's the one. He got that out of Huma.
Oh, yeah.
And so he put Garage Bowling Alley in red, and then Farmers Branch TX in gold.
Let me show those to you. They're the old signs that would hang over the bowling lanes. I've got the boxes of lettering to do it also, but I put on garagebowlingalley.com, Farmers Branch, Texas on one, and then my high series on the other. We hung the flags behind them because they're kind of hard to read the lettering and everything without something behind it. But those are like what you see in an old bowling alley hanging up, and you can put messages and stuff like that on there. And RJ hooked me up with boxes full of all the different letters and everything. So now the part about readjusting the camera, now that I got it completely out of whack.
Sorry about that very loud noise.
That was me. I'm sorry. I'm being obnoxiously loud. Sometimes the littlest noise on this end goes through the mic system and blows his eardrums out. I see Mangle, Charlie. Anybody want a video chat here? Let's see. What is? I think the PBA's down tomorrow. We're down to the top 8, I think.
But of course, Jeremy.
Let's see.
So who wants to call in?
I know this is
Anybody?
kind of a impromptu gathering today. I was just kind of a Saturday afternoon. I worked last night, got up this afternoon, and we weren't doing much. And Aaron said, "Why don't we go on live for a little bit?" So I figured, what the hell?
Just chatting today, Kevin. No bowling.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason.
All right, Rick.
I like the twisters too, Captain.
Call failed.
What did
let's
you do?
Try that one again. If you want to try that again, Rick,
You can call them back.
let me try it. See. There we go. Let's try it again. Bum, bum, bum. Come on, load this time. And we are waiting for a connection. There you are. Hey, Rick.
Hi there.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh, not a bunch. Just saw you guys on today, so I figured I'd try calling in and see what was going on that way.
Oh, well, thank you.
Great.
Yeah, it was just kind of a sporadic. Usually we kind of give a little heads up notice so some people have, like, time to notice or hang around or something. We just decided, what the hell, we'll just do a sporadic. Turn everything out, try the new mic system out, and go live. So, where are you located?
In Princeton, Wisconsin.
Princeton, Wisconsin. I got a friend up in...
Is it cold there today?
Oh, they can't hear it. Is it cold up there? Aaron's asking, but I guess is...
Oh yeah, it's this weekend got pretty cold. We got teased a little bit with spring Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
It's done.
He's one day, and then the bottom dropped out the next day.
Yeah, I've got a friend who he lives up in, I think, just outside of Madison. I don't know where that is from you.
That's would be southwest of us, probably about 50, 60 miles.
Okay. Yeah, I worked with him down here for a number of years, and he and his brother moved back up north, and the dad too, and we've been in touch. It's kind of neat, we're back in touch through this now, and he's working on converting his mask units back to star shields in his bowling alley, which is really neat. Yeah, they put panels over them, and he took the panels off, and the lens is still there, but the guts were gone, so he's remaking the guts to it, and he's got one done. Wannabowl, I think. I forget the name of the bowling alley offhand. But I can't remember exactly what city he's in, but I know he's down around the Madison area somewhere.
He was in the chat room earlier.
Suburbs around it, like Monona and I can't think of all of them right now. Middleton, stuff like that. Sun Prairie. There's a bunch of little suburbs around it, like the big cities got around Dallas and that too. They all got suburbs and stuff like that too. So.
Yeah, Wannabowl in Waunakee, Wisconsin.
Oh, okay, yeah, I think that's north, a little bit northeast probably of, I might be wrong. I don't go down too much. So.
Due north of Madison. There's like a lake on the top of Madison, and it's just on the other side of the lake.
Okay, yeah, that would be Lake Monona.
Okay. Yeah, he lives up there, but it's kind of neat that, I worked with him back, the late 80s, early 90s, and then kind of lost touch. And
if you ever see David H. in the chat room, that's who he's talking about.
Yeah, David H. But he's working on converting his mask units back, which is going to be kind of cool. It's still got, there's my singer.
Up here I've seen a lot of bowling alleys, like in Princeton here we got the old 4-alley above ground.
Wow.
With the up front, it's basically like a blast from the past kind of deal with probably the original from the 50s, like what you got, the machine, the pin setter like you have.
Wow.
And then there's a bunch of 4-alley joints all in a few little towns all around here.
We're just going to have to move to Wisconsin.
I'm sorry and no offense, but no.
I would love to. I mean, that's just something you don't find here in Dallas anymore.
I don't do winter.
Yeah. Well, we just stay indoors. We can
Yeah,
fly
it's
this.
just it's something that a lot of places, the older places, it basically like it's just a bar and a bowling alley.
That's
and
cool.
You know,
That's what
that's it.
that one up in Pennsylvania that I went to back in January. They're getting to reopen here, I think March or May 9th. But they've got that little 6-lane bowling alley up there in Pennsylvania, and he finally got his AccuScore working.
Michael, what is Mostachiol? I'm not familiar with that.
What
And
is
yeah,
that?
we've been watching that bowling alley in Michigan.
And what's the name of that place that you're talking about?
It's called Stars and Stripes. They're on Facebook. If you want to look them up on Facebook, they got somebody. It was closed for probably half a year.
Yeah.
They were between years, and now somebody else bought them, and he's giving it a go. It's tough. I mean, the bowling industry, especially with COVID and everything else, got really tough. So
Right.
especially here. So
I hope people start getting back out and doing more than they did before COVID. So maybe things will be a little stronger once, we get back to normal, if there is such a thing anymore.
yeah,
This is
I
crazy.
I guess you would call this the new normal right now. So
I don't know. We've definitely changed
I
here.
see.
The way we do everything, our grocery shopping, we don't go into the store anymore. We just do, we sign up for the Walmart delivery. It's like $98 a year. But instead of picking up there, they bring it to your house. And,
Recipe looks really
they pick
good.
a time, they drop it off. You don't have to go into the store and check yourself out because there's no checkers in the grocery stores anymore, at least down here. Everybody's gone to self-checkout everywhere. We went to CVS the other day and there's no checkers. It's all just the honor system, I guess. It's insane.
I get so they gotta excuse you when you miss something because you just became a Walmart or a CVS employee.
Yeah, I
If
was
you
like,
miss something,
Exactly.
like, you know what? Fire me.
I
I don't
in a
even work
grocery.
here. I forgot.
I was in a grocery store before COVID,
there goes my
and I told the
Walmart.
employee, "I don't work here." She kept trying to get me to self-checkout, and I'm like, "No, I'm not an employee."
But now you almost don't have a choice, unfortunately. So where do you bowl yourself?
Way up here too at Walmart.
Yeah. Where do you bowl yourself?
I'm kind of semi-retired from bowling.
Are you?
I just want to do it recreationally. I did it probably up until 2014, where I was bowling like at least one night a week there for a while, and then it was then I'm originally from Milwaukee, and my wife and we moved up here to take care of my mom. Kind of a similar situation like you and Aaron are doing with your mom.
Yep.
We moved. She didn't want to go into a nursing home, so we decided I could retire early from where I was working, and I decided to move up here. So, and then after my mom passed in 2018, we just stayed up.
Yeah.
So,
Well, obviously you don't have any rotten sisters like I do, but we won't talk about that right now. But no, we're here. I couldn't be happier. We're here a lot with her, but being able to sit with her every night, and when she's having a bad day or a good day is rewarding for us to share that time with her. And that's what she asked for. She said she didn't ever want to go to a nursing home. She didn't want to go, anything like that. So she's here in her house, and we're having a great time with her.
it's good because you don't know how many more days they're gonna have left either. All of a sudden the lights go out and that's it. And you enjoy the time that you got with them. And
Believe me.
because I miss it now, even though we did take care of her for a couple of years. So
Yeah.
Exactly.
We've been at it for 5.5 years now. 5 years? Coming up on
Yeah.
5.
Well, 5 in the same house.
Yeah.
She was across the street for 3 years before that.
Yeah. So we've been very close for the last 8+
Thank
years.
you, Michael.
But I wouldn't have it any other way, and I don't think she would either.
Ooh, good
So-
question.
No,
And the weather here today, I hate rubbing him, but nice and warm here in Dallas. We're in, what, the 70s? I
Yeah,
got the
if you look-
garage doors wide open, so we got neighbors going by. I can wave at them. And
The weather on Rob's computer is wrong. It is currently mostly sunny and 72 degrees.
okay. And we have our weekly tornado bout on Monday night during league.
Well, it
Evidently.
seems to have shifted to Tuesday.
Yeah, Tuesday. We're trying to do a meet and greet with the neighbor who's running for city council. We set up signs in the yard. We're going to have a big thing here. Went door to door, handed out flyers. 6:30 on Tuesday. And guess what? The line of storms came blowing through. It's 6:30 on Tuesday. And like a half hour later, it was gone. But it was enough to just ruin it. So we're trying it again for this week. And they're calling for maybe rain on Tuesday again this week. So hopefully we can get it off this time.
Yeah,
I know the
luckily
last
we're
couple
over
weeks have been nuts
45.
because we've been getting every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday up here. It's been raining and the same thing. We haven't had we had the one strong storm last week. It went north of us up towards Green Bay more than anything else. But we got lucky and missed it. We had like golf ball size hail or something, and actually shovel it. But
Wow.
there was no tornadoes or anything at least this time. So
Yeah,
we've been lucky missing the bad storms. But
Mike
the
had
rain,
Mike had a tornado very close to him up where he lives, which is in Anna, which is just north of Dallas. And he actually had a fence blown over, and I think the tornado within just a couple of miles of his house that kind of brushed through, I think, Blue Ridge. So this is becoming a regular occurrence down here. You know, USA Bowl got hit with that tornado 2.5 years ago, and that hasn't been the last one. So crazy weather. But
yeah, definitely.
cool.
There's no such thing as climate change, but I can tell the difference up here. So
Yeah.
Yep.
That's crazy. Well, hey, thanks for calling in. Nice talking to you face to face here. And we'll be
good to hook up with you guys.
we'll be live tomorrow. Mike will be here, so if anybody's got any good pin questions or something, he'll be on, and we'll test out the new mic system even more tomorrow. I already did one lap around the pin setter, and it never cut out once, so I'm happy with the new ones.
Start stretching their legs.
Everything sounds really good. So
Yeah. I even went in the house the other day to the other end of the house, and it was a little fuzzy, but still picking up. But anyways, cool. Thank you for calling in and
Thanks
talking
for
to us,
calling.
and I'm going to check out Stars and Stripes and take
Great
a look at
talking
them.
to you.
okay, you do that. I'll see if I can get some. I'll see if I can get some numbers on the end. I got to go in there and get to know the owner a little bit and see what any serial numbers or anything off of the machines in the back end.
Well, you know me
Probably
well.
That'd be nice.
If I can.
That'd be great. That'd be really cool. Thank you. We'll talk to you
All
again.
right.
See you,
All
Rick.
right. Bye. Thank you.
Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
So, a question.
Yes.
Are any of the masking units you have more challenging to install than others? Probably the Star Shield.
Just because of the weight. But other than
Yeah.
that, they just pretty much hang on and plug in pretty much. We are going to Jason.
Oh,
Hey, Jason.
What's up, Jason?
not too bad. How are you?
Good.
Our friend on the other side of the pond.
Oh, man. What's going on over there?
Why did they call it the pond? I've never thought of that until just now.
Starting to go cold. It was really hot today.
Was it?
Yeah, we're finally
20
moving into summer. We went on a trans-Pacific or transatlantic cruise a couple of years ago in like April, May. And I think we're in France in May. And here we're like, okay, it's 90 degrees, which is what, 25, 30 degrees Fahrenheit or Celsius. I'm not sure on my scale. We're hot here. We didn't take a coat, and we got to France in the first week of May, and it was like, it was freezing. Like, come on.
That was a very quick off
well,
the ship,
it hit
on the ship.
20 degrees today
Oh, wow.
for the first time this year. So
I'd have to get out my scale.
pretty
But
hot.
20 I know is cold. 20?
See, 20 is hot for us.
Is it really?
Yeah.
We're of course over here, the Americans stuck in our Fahrenheit. I remember back in grade school that they came on and told us, the metric system, start learning it. Everything's going metric. We're going all this other stuff. And then I guess after about a year or two, somebody said, forget that. So
Okay,
here
so
we are. You got
in
it.
Fahrenheit, 20 degrees Celsius is 68 degrees.
Hey, that's about where we are then.
Yeah, it's currently 71 degrees.
So we're about, what, 22 degrees?
Let me see.
Which, this is perfect. I'll take this. I'll take this every day.
21 and a half.
So let's see. It's about, what, 9:20 over there? Am I close?
9, yeah. No, 10:18.
Ah. Oh, yeah, I forgot my laptop's 2 minutes fast. So you're 6 hours ahead of us. Well,
Yeah.
good thing we came on early then, before it was the middle of the night over there.
Jason, if you want hot, come see us when it's 41 Celsius.
Ooh.
I remember when
That's what we get in the summer.
I remember that one summer it was 118 degrees. I don't know what that breaks down to, but it was, I think that was the record temp one. And we've had days where we go 30 days plus, no rain, over 100 every day, which is 30 some odd. I need to get my scale. So you are in Warrington, England, correct?
Yeah.
Very good. So what's going on over there?
Sunny, apart from that, nothing.
Really?
Well, I'm a ride operator. Right. So a place called, my mind's gone. A place called Gulliver's World,
Uh-huh. Sounds fun.
and
What
yeah,
sort of rides?
ride operator.
What sort of rides do they have?
Teacups,
Oh,
Ah.
cool.
tractor rides.
We used to have a little park near us that had, like, a Sandy Lake Park that had, like, rides and stuff like that. But, of course, like everything else around here, they closed that down.
Well, they need the land.
Yeah, land's becoming crazy around here, price-wise. So they took out the little theme parks like that.
Hi, Darius'
How long have you
sister.
been doing that?
Coming up to 3 months now.
Really? Is it a lot of fun?
It is, but it hurts your legs because you're standing for a long time.
Oh, I bet. People get sick on them.
You'd be surprised that it's not many people
Really?
that get sick
Really?
in them.
Good.
Yeah.
I know we went to Universal in California. And I went on, we were taking our 14-year-old nephew out there for his birthday, and that day it was pouring rain. When we thought, oh my God, how terrible. But it actually worked in our favor. Nobody was there. And they had
Yeah, we had the park to ourselves.
the Harry Potter ride. The one that people wait like hours in line to get on the Harry Potter ride. You could get up and get on it. We rode it over and over again. I did it one time. I was almost I was about to lose it. I don't know, just something about the motion and up and down and the disorder. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I went on it once and I almost didn't make it to the end.
It was definitely a very cool ride.
It was really cool. And I've never seen
I've
that.
got 2 questions for you,
Sure.
guys.
What you got?
Are
Hey,
you guys
Mangle.
into wrestling?
Say it again?
You guys into wrestling like WWE
Uh,
and stuff?
Not too much. I know you've got a friend who catches them every time they come into town. When the WWE comes into Dallas,
Kyle.
Kyle. Yeah, he's got a friend who goes that all the time. We never really watch it. It's funny. My 92-year-old mother, though, where
We'll walk back there, and she's watching WWE on Friday night.
I don't know that she knows that she's watching it. We're just like, yep, Mom's watching wrestling again. So,
Bless her.
yeah, that's pretty funny. But no, it's not something we normally watch, but we have all our reality shows and stuff that we usually watch, though. Big Brothers and Survivor and stuff. Amazing Race.
America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
That's another one.
Yeah, we don't watch The Voice. I don't know, we never got into that, but AGT, America's Got Talent, has been really, really good.
And by the way, if you've never listened to Howie Mandel's podcast, go listen to it. His podcast is so much fun.
Yeah, I'll
And
bet he is.
It's the opposite of ours. It's very adult and rather dirty at times, but it's just kind of fun. He did a great one with Jay Leno.
Oh, yeah, the one with Jay Leno where he talked about the Tonight Show thing where he took over and Conan took over and then he took it back and kind of how it all happened. It was pretty interesting. What was your other question? Oh, I stumped him.
I can't remember.
Well, that's all right. So, oh, cool.
That makes one of us, Kevin.
What's that? I should have my phone on YouTube here, and I could be looking at the comments.
Let us know when you're here, Kevin, so you can come by.
See, he's watching the comments back there, and I'm not, so I can't see what's all. I keep hearing the answers to things. Let's see. Whoop, there I was. Now I just lost myself.
Got some questions.
I know.
Is that your microphone making that scratchy noise?
It may be. Maybe my receiver there. No, my new one doesn't do the things like that. My new microphones are perfect. So, well, cool.
I think it was just rubbing on something.
Yeah. Well, cool.
What was the last thing you said, Jason?
You sounded nice and clear on YouTube.
Okay, good.
Because I had those other ones that kept cutting out all the time, and I'm standing like 10 feet away from the box. Like, this shouldn't be happening. And I got on with Amazon and said, hey, this system sucks. And they said, you know what? Send it back. We'll give you a refund. So I went on and bought a set that was half the price of that. And I like the antennas are better. I like the little bitty antenna on the top instead of the little stringy antenna. And they're a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
I color cord. I put a piece of colored tape on each one so we know which one's which. And but so far, crystal clear. They're not cutting out at all. So money isn't always the best thing to go by when you're buying something. I read all the reviews. They all had good and bads, but I'm liking these already.
Yeah, it's hard to trust
It's just
the
like
Amazon reviews.
The ones you use in the league when you go to the league.
Yeah. How do those sound
That
to
was
you?
just like crystal clear.
Really? Good. Yeah, David H. is the one who sent us that. There's a...
And David, if you're still watching, will you send us the brand name of those?
Yeah, if he's got it in your Amazon account. I'm curious about that because several other people have said the same thing, and it's kind of neat that you have two of them. And I can also plug in my backup battery when it's charged up. So the phone is always on a backup battery, so the phone doesn't die in the halfway through the third game like it has the couple of weeks before that. I'm making sure I keep that thing charged up now. But it's kind of neat that we both have mics on, and I'm not sure how far, like when I walk away, how far away is it still picking up?
Let's see. My phone is at 95%. What about you?
Oh, there's the challenge here. Let me see. My phone's at 82%.
Well, that's better than normal.
I had my...
Oh, mine's at 30.
You know, if I don't have my phone at 100%, I start League, and by the time League is over with, it's like on fumes. So I have to have the backup battery on there.
If you think of it, Darius, let us know.
Very cool, though. Well, thanks for calling in and checking in as always. It's always good to hear from somebody on the other side of the pond.
Nice to talk to you, Jason.
We're going to research that and figure out why it's called the pond. Or is it just, I don't know.
That's what I was thinking. I don't even know why they call it pond.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's a lot of sayings that we use every day that is like, okay, what does that mean? You know, everybody uses it, but it's like, where did that come from? Like, I looked up throwing somebody under the bus, and I think I came up with the meaning, said there is no meaning, just somebody used it one time, and it's just kind of become a common phrase. But there wasn't a guy one time that got thrown under a bus, and the phrase stuck. But 3 sheets to the wind, that's an old sailing thing about being
drunk.
The sails being loose, so the ship would sail crooked. So 3 sheets to the wind is drunk. There's other stuff like that. But all right, by the time we go live tomorrow night, I'm going to research why it is called the pond. So
then I'll ask you the question tomorrow night.
Yeah, if you can think of it, let us know. If not, I'll be on live Monday night, of course, too. So we'll be on.
You can also send him a message anytime.
Oh yeah, we'll be on today. We'll be on tomorrow. We'll be on Monday, and I'm on vacation all week. So Mike wants to go somewhere on Tuesday, so we may go visit a different bowling alley on Tuesday. Maybe we'll set something up then. So we'll see what works out.
We'll see if corporate
What
approves.
time are you streaming tomorrow?
Will probably be tomorrow evening, about 7 o'clock our time, which would be, that's about 1 a.m. your time, I believe.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
good,
cool.
good. Yeah, Mike is now off on Sunday, and we seem to do better with our audience on the evening, Sunday evening time. We're not competing with bowling during the day, where people are out doing stuff during the day. Every time we do a Sunday evening, it seems like we get a much bigger crowd. So Mike is now off on Sundays. I'm off on Sundays, so we're kind of making it a Sunday evening thing for right now until that changes.
That's good.
Cool. Well, thanks for calling in. As always, good talking
Good
to
see
you.
you guys.
Good to see you later.
All right.
Bye, Jason.
Jason.
How do you... I don't even know what to say. How do y'all survive with your batteries that low? Mine gets below 80, and I'm like, oh my god.
Well, the phone will last for quite a while below 80.
Well, I know, but still.
I mean, I always try to plug mine in if I'm near a charger, which I try to keep one near me. You know, if I'm in the truck, I plug it in. If we're on the couch, I've got a charger cord next to the couch. Right now, it's on all by itself with no cord, so it's okay. Here. Still working. My screensaver. I wonder who that is. Oh, it was black, wasn't it? There we go.
Darius, I like that you called him Mango.
Called me Mango or Mango Mango?
Mangle.
Mango. That's funny though. Let's see, what did he just tell me? He is about to do some stuff downtown. So Mangle is
Doing stuff.
doing stuff downtown. But cool. Yeah, we've heard from Warrington, England, and Wisconsin, Illinois, all over. Anybody want to video chat me, get on Facebook Messenger, go to the video chat, look for me, Robert Natho, and click the little video chat icon there in the top right corner. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. You can just do audio. That's fine. But if you want to do video, you can. And
Hello, Panfelipecco.
go on
Hey, Chris.
Facebook Messenger and hit the chat button.
That's so true, Easy Wolf. It's like the first 20-25% is slow to go away, and then it
after
just
that, it
drops
plummets.
like a rock.
And that's the thing, when I'm bowling, I can't see what the battery indicator is. Because God forbid I touch the screen and do anything else, because if I don't leave it alone, I can zoom in and out a little bit, but if I upset the iPhone, it ends the video stream and the audio still stays on. That's why you see USA, live from USA part 1 and part 2, or else either that or my phone just died, one or the other. I had to start up another one, but it gets a little testy up there sometimes.
Anybody want to call in?
We're live. Just go to Facebook Messenger, go to chat, hit the video chat icon to say you can just do audio if you want. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. We don't bite. We love talking about bowling or the weather or anything you want to talk about today.
I may start calling you that, Mangle.
Mango.
Mango.
What's up, Mango?
Except in Texas, we pronounce it M-A-N-E-G-O. Mango.
Mango. Kind of like how Charlie would say it.
Yeah.
Our non-Texan Texan. What?
Anybody want to call in?
Come on. Where are we at now? All right. Anybody want to see a split shot? You can message me. You don't have to do the video chat. Just send me a...
Okay, Kevin. Kevin's going to try to call.
Okay. With a Y or with an I?
Sadly, there hasn't, Chris. Kevin with a Y.
Okay.
I believe the closest that anyone has gotten to a 300 here is a 285 by Josh.
Josh.
But
Somehow, he knows how to bowl on a 20-foot lane very well.
yeah.
I think it's because
Well,
left-handers
I was
always
going
have
to say he's a lefty.
Yeah, lefties always have the advantage. I say that for no reason, but that's always the excuse when you have some left-hander bowling league and they bowl. Yeah, you got the lane to yourself over there.
Oh,
But-
good going, Mangle. He got a 216 yesterday.
Wow, nice going.
And Chris, that asked the question about 300, is a lefty.
Well, you know the joke then. I mean, it's really no different right or left, especially in here. But that's just always the left-handers. They always had the lane to themselves.
Easy Wolf, the lane is 20 foot long,
To
so
the head
it's
pin.
1/3.
Yeah. Usually it's 60 foot from the foul line to the head pin, and this one's 20. Why? Because that's all the room we had.
Wow, look at all the lefties all of a sudden.
Uh-oh. I woke all the left-handers up, huh?
Uh-huh.
I don't hate lefties. Your brother's a lefty, Christopher. I mean, Mike. I'm thinking of Mike's brother's a lefty.
I'm like, I don't have a brother, or at least not one named Chris.
Well, what's
The others don't bowl. So.
right? Well, they probably have, but yeah, Mike's brother. I remember when he first told me Christopher was bowling, he was a left-hander. I'm like, fix him, teach him with the right hand. But I'd be the same way. I've got to be right-handed. I do stuff some right, some left, and some both. Ambidextrous is the term for that, by the way. But if anybody wants to check in here, Kevin was going to call.
Kevin had a tech issue, so
Oh,
he's
not a
working on it.
problem. Believe me, we understand tech issues. Our whole existence was tech issued for the first couple of months.
Cough, cough. No comment, Michael.
Thank you from Rod J and all the tech advice he gave me and helping us get set up. I know we didn't do everything he wanted exactly, but it worked out better the way we have it now. We kind of blended what he told us to do and what we kind of wanted to do with OBS, because Aaron likes to be able to hear live what we're doing instead of everything through OBS would be a delay, and we tried hooking it up to where you could listen on OBS. We're not that technologically advanced, but we got a little USB strip and hooked up 5 USB audio. Oh, there's that crow again. Oh, I think somebody hit him. He just fell down. I guess I heard the shots, so we got a resident hunter outside. There it is. I just heard him hit the ground. Awesome. Every time that crow goes flying by, I hear the gunshots come out. But now
whenever you're ready, give him a call, Kevin.
But now we've kind of got most of our technical issues erased. We got the new audio system going today that we didn't have last week, and it sounds like it's going to work out. We're getting it easy now. We had to like spend an hour to an hour and a half out here. Oh, got him. Used to take about an hour to an hour and a half, and I'd be like trying to call everybody I knew, like, help, before we could go live. But now we kind of got it where we can just come out of here, turn everything on, and it just works. It's kind of nice.
When did you start bowling?
When did I start bowling? I was a wee child, and I think it was 3rd grade. I don't remember why, but, well, my mom and dad both bowled. Dad bowled up until, I think they both kind of quit bowling after we were born. But my mom quit bowling definitely when we were born, for sure. Dad, I think, bowled for a little while after that, but I don't know what prompted them, but they took me bowling one time. It was Town North, was the bowling alley in Richardson at 75 and Spring Valley. It was, I think, a 16-lane AMF house, and I started bowling there. But our Saturday Junior League had 4 kids. So we were bowling 2-on-2 every week, bowling the same 2 people. So
That doesn't sound like a whole lot of fun.
So we moved.
League-wise.
Nah. I didn't know any better. I just enjoyed going and bowling. But then we moved to Bowlerland. That's where the magic began, because Bowlerland was, I think, 32 lanes, Gold Crown. And there's actually a video, if you go on the YouTube page, under, I think, Cool Old Bowling Alleys, there's a news story that was shot back in the 70s at Bowlerland. And there's the actual film footage of it back when I wasn't there in it. I wish I was, but there's actually film footage of Bowlerland And the head mechanic, I think, then was Rip Owens, who then became the mechanic at Jupiter, who then became the guy that taught me how to work on pin setters when we got our pin setters donated at Buckner Children's Home. And I used to call him so many times every day, I drove him up the wall. But it's weird. It's a small
Your
little world.
computer just chimed. Did someone call or
Mango
something?
Mango messaged me. We may do that. Mango.
Did he reset his name on your chat?
Do what?
Did he change his name on your chat?
Doesn't look like it.
On mine, he changed it to Mango Foxo.
Maybe if I refresh the screen, it'll do that. But no, I went to Bowlerland, which was 32 lanes. I mean, bowling was huge. I mean, I think we used all 32 lanes, and it was cool. I go in, they dragged the lanes before we got there, so all the pins were knocked over into the pit. They'd oil the lanes, and then
Welcome
when
back,
it's
Rick.
time to start league, they turn all 32 lanes on. You'd hear all 32 clangy pinwheels with the pins in there. We'd reset them all. All the crowns would light
Chris.
up. It was cool as hell. And then I bowled there. I think that New Year's Eve they had like a
No problem, Kevin.
a lock-in for all the kids, and it was crowded. I think Mom and Dad dropped me off about 10 o'clock, and they picked me up, I think, about 2 a.m. But they had a lock-in for all the kids. We just they turned all the lanes on, and we just bowled and did whatever for, about 4 hours. And then I moved to Don Carter's, which is where
Do you have
modernization
Kevin on
happens.
Messenger?
Do it?
Do you have a message with Kevin on Messenger?
Kevin with the Y?
Yes.
I might. Do I need to try to call him?
I was going to see if you could.
I see Kevin. No, that Kevin Marshall. I don't know if this is the same one.
Well, it would
Kevin?
be a surprise to somebody if you just randomly called them.
Well, we're not friends on Facebook. Yeah, this got to be him. It's New Jersey. Well, see, this is where I show my weakness. I don't know how to video chat him. Conversation information. No, it's not there.
Go on Facebook and search for Robert Natho, Natho. There's only one of those in the world, so you'll find him and then send him a video chat.
Yep. Top right corner. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. If you just want to audio chat, I know we have some people that are a little shy, which is fine. I'd rather talk to you, voice. You can watch me. I can hear you, and we can talk that way. But if you want a video chat and show yourself, got anything to show us too, bowling pins or anything else cool that you might have, be glad to see it.
Try send him a message first, Bob, and then he can accept that, and then you should be able to do a video call.
Yeah, because I'm not friends with Kevin. I see him on here, but I don't know how I can video chat him, so...
I may have to go around the corner and do that.
Tech is going to come over here and help me. Alright, he's coming this way, Kevin. See, there's my screen. I don't see anything in there. See, normally it's up here in the right corner. Oh, there it is. That? Maybe why. Okay. See, I don't know these things. I have good help, though. I think we have Kevin. There he is.
Hey, hello.
Hey, Kevin, how are you?
Hey,
All
Kevin.
right, how are you?
Doing great. How is it up in
Great.
New Jersey?
Let me turn YouTube down a second. There we go.
Yeah, I don't want to piss off the audio-video guy here.
No, I
Nah.
don't want to do that. I'm doing well, thank you. It is a pleasure to talk to you guys. I've
You
been,
too.
You too, Kevin.
Watching your videos for about a year now.
Awesome.
So,
Thank you.
Just like everything you do.
I-
I've been bowling. I'm not bowling right now, but I've been bowling since '67.
Wow. That's the year I was born.
The
vintage equipment is all the stuff that I remember growing up as a little kid.
Yeah.
So,
And it's
the
kind of...
the A's, Gold Crown.
Oh, yeah.
All that old stuff to project the leak screens behind you.
And this works.
Get hot.
This does work.
Get hot.
It does.
Get hot.
This one has an LED bulb in it, so it doesn't turn into an oven on your hand like the other ones did. But the LED that they've got in there isn't very bright. It does come on, but he's got all his equipment laying over the thing. Now we're gonna do. I think we're gonna do that one night where we're gonna use the telescore and bowl on it.
The hard part, the telescore is my desk.
That's pretty good, old school. So
Yeah,
here in New Jersey, where I am, I live in Burlington County. I'm about 25 miles outside of Philly.
Okay.
We've lost a lot of bowling centers.
Really? That's sad to hear.
Even before the everything happened with the COVID.
Yeah, that was going to be my question. COVID related or not?
Hold on, honey. Hang on a second.
Yeah, you
hold
bet.
Hold on, honey. I'm on a call. The wife.
Oh, okay. Are y'all headed out the door?
No. It's time for dinner. But I just been wanting to call in and say just to tell you how much I really enjoy watching your videos.
Good. You know, it just
do get down there to Dallas, I'm gonna come see you.
I hope so.
You need to.
We got a lot of people who say they're going to, and I know they haven't yet. But you know, you would be our first visitor from out of town. So the invite's always open. Anybody from out of town, come by and check it out.
October, right?
I know my birthday's in October, and I want to come see the Cowboys, hopefully.
Yeah.
So if I get down there, I will definitely let you know.
And seats at Jerry World.
Oh, yeah. Bring your wallet.
Yeah, I hear.
We're reading over, I think, because it's opening day for the baseball, the Rangers. And they're going over all the different stuff they had available and the prices on everything. And like, good gosh. You know, by the time you go to a game and you get something to eat and drink, I mean, you're going to be out $300 or $400.
Something like that, yeah.
That's for the Rangers. That's not even the Cowboys.
Alrighty, let me run.
All right, enjoy dinner.
Thank you. We'll be on live tomorrow night. It's good talking to you, seeing you, and we'll do it again soon.
All right, certainly.
Bye,
care,
Kevin.
now.
Thank you.
Okay, bye now.
See you later. The wife cut us short, but that's okay. At least we got to talk to him briefly.
And Easy Wolf, the car that's turquoise is a 57 Chevy. If Rob would get out of the way, you could see it.
How's that?
There you go.
There we go.
And actually, one of our most recent TikToks was the car.
Yes.
It was just walking down the side and then setting down inside.
It needs a little help on the video numbers there. Let me see what we're up to now. We're new to this whole TikTok thing. We haven't done this before, so we're learning, uploading some stuff. Trixie is at 342 right now. With the hashtags 342, without is at 470.
Bye, Kevin. Enjoy dinner.
See you, Kevin. Let's see. But I uploaded one yesterday, me bowling, and is now at 20,000.
It does, Nick.
What's that?
Actually, she runs well. Robert drove the turquoise car to work and back yesterday.
Yep. It went to work last night with me and came home this morning, and I drove it to work Wednesday night also.
Nice.
So
Easy
it's
Wolf.
about a 17 or 18 mile drive each way. So it's about 35 miles round trip. And we actually got in the car and drove up to Wichita Falls and over to Oklahoma about 2 years ago.
Yep.
And did an overnight trip. I would drive it anywhere. The car
Easy
runs
Wolf
it well.
said that their grandfather has a gray and silver 57 Bel Air original.
Oh, wow. Really? See, mine is fairly original. If I replace any part on the car, I try to put an original part back on. I try not to put a reproduction part on the car. It's got the original 283 under the hood. I added power steering, but it came out of another 57 Chevy, so it's factory power steering. I would love to put factory AC in it, but could you imagine the gas mileage after that happens? I think I'm pushing 12 miles per gallon right now as it is.
It's an automatic, Rick.
It is automatic.
That means I can actually drive it. I don't know how to drive a stick. I never learned.
It is a 2-speed Paraglider When you're driving it, it shifts one time. It's pretty cool. But just hearing it on the highway and just hearing the engine and transmission while it's running, it's just kind of cool because it's, 60 some odd years old now and still works like it did back in the day. Kind of like the old pin setter.
Easy Wolf, is it a 2-door or a 4-door?
Yeah. I'd love to see pictures of it. You say original, like unpainted original?
And it only has 160,000 miles on it.
I think I've got that beat. I think I don't know the history of the car, but I'm sure it's rolled over once because there's somebody used a label maker when I first got it. It had written in the doorway that the engine was overhauled at like 9,000 miles. So I'm guessing that was at 109. It could have been 209. I doubt it, but so I mean, if we go by that, we think it was rolled over 100,000. They rebuilt the engine at 109,000. Then it's at about 150,000 miles right now. So
Hey, Fuzzbear.
hey, Fozbear. I echo you every time on the sound effects. And But so I'm guessing the car is about I'm guessing the car has about 150,000. It could be 250, but I've replaced everything in the car. Rebuilt the front end, new shocks, new springs, new bushings. If it's under the hood, I replaced it, except for the engine. I have not touched the engine because it just works. Not touching it. Had to have the transmission rebuilt because when I first got it, I couldn't even go over a speed
Very
bump.
true, Caleb.
It would slip so bad.
Fun, Fuzzbear.
So, but the original transmission, no upgrades.
Can you do a reset second ball on the pin setter right now?
Reset second ball, like cycle it first to second, or we'll just go through.
Just go through a whole thing.
Yeah. And if anybody wants to video chat me, go on Facebook Messenger.
Here you go, Darius.
Check out that deck shield and rake. You're getting a preview of tomorrow. If Fozbear, does that deck shield look familiar? Imperial Lanes doesn't, but
I kind of wish I knew how, Rick. It's like, if I ever went on the Amazing Race, I wouldn't be able to drive.
oh, to drive a stick?
Yeah.
I could drive a stick, but I could not drive on the other side of the car. Like, if you're in Europe or Australia, I don't know that I could drive. I'd have to get an Uber or something. I'd be too freaked out about having to sit on the other side of the car and driving up the wrong side of the road.
Have you ever made a 710 in an actual bowling center?
No. I wish I had.
I thought he was about to go the opposite way with his reaction.
I have tried. I don't know how many times I've shot at like a 10 pin without trying and knocked the 10 out and said, man, I wish the 7 was standing. Or
Most
vice
welcome,
versa.
Darius.
But as far
Anyone
as
want to call in?
converting? No. Hit the video chat on Facebook Messenger. That's how we work.
Yep.
You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. You can just do audio if you want.
Go find Robert Natho. Send him do a hi, and then
Yeah.
then you should be able to video chat.
Message me and hit the video chat icon. If you need help, let us know. But otherwise, Facebook Messenger, and go on Facebook. If you find me, send me a friend request. I don't post a whole lot on there. I used to, but I've kind of gotten away from posting. We do more of our stuff now in the groups. We got Vintage Bowling and Vintage Bowling and Collectibles, which is the group I started. Vintage Bowling just kind of fell into my hands a couple of weeks ago. It had been, I guess, abandoned. And I logged on and said, hey, do you want to take over? And I'm like, sure. So we took over Vintage Bowling. And we love seeing all the pictures and stuff that people are posting, all the ashtrays and anything cool like that. I mean, it's just kind of neat that people have all this stuff and maybe boring to you sitting on the shelf, but, take a picture of it and post it.
Have you met Justin Bone, Parker Bone's son?
No, I have not.
Isn't he local?
I don't think so. I think they live up in the New York area.
I don't know why I thought they were local.
Chris Barnes is, and his son bowls. I saw his son at the Mag Pin tournament up at Plano Super Bowl back in December. I saw his kid bowling up there. But I've never met Parker Bone or his kids or seen him. I've just seen him on TV. I would love to. Man, Parker Bone is like got to be one of my all-time favorites, though. Watching him do that King series that he did, was it about 6 months or so, 7 months ago? Man, he killed him. Between Norm Duke, Parker Bone, Pete Weber, I think that'd be my ultimate trio right now of the old timers. I'm always a fan of the old timers. The regular traditional bowlers that have been around. I mean, Norm Duke was going out on the final. He said, "This is my final tournament," and he was number one. 58-year-old number one out of everybody. All the two-handers, all the kids, all the other people. Norm was number one, and then lost. Try not to hold that against Anthony Simonson, but could have just let him win. Just let him go out on top. Come on. But
nice, Easy Wolf.
Anybody want to talk face to face?
Anybody want to call?
Video chats, Facebook Messenger. Hit the chat icon top right corner. If you got anything cool bowling-wise, bowling pins.
Show him.
Yeah. Nothing else, go take a picture of them and go post it on Vintage Bowling and Collectibles.
I'm sorry, I saw that earlier, Darius, and I forgot to answer your question, and I forgot to ask him. What is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Oh, boy. Do I have to pick one?
Yes.
Oh, my God. Number one, I'm thinking, got to be, I think, cookies and cream. I'm a fan of vanilla. I love vanilla, especially if you got root beer to put over the top, make a root beer float out of it. Which I've learned that if you go to a restaurant, like a barbecue place, and they have the free ice cream at the end, ice cream cone, forget the cone. Take your cup, dump it out, put the ice cream in there when they're not looking, fill it up with root beer float. Just don't let them see you do it. A lot of places frown on that.
Vanilla would be my favorite. With
he
the
likes
cookies
vanilla.
and cream would be second.
Oh, God, cookies
But
and
I can
cream.
only eat like maybe 1 or 2 tablespoons of ice cream.
And then number 3, pecans, pralines, and cream. Oh, lemon custard. I haven't had that in so long. I can't remember where. Oh, Baskin Robbins. I worked at Baskin Robbins when I was in high school. Beth Meyer. Let's see who we have here.
I'm always down for a sorbet.
Let's see. Come on, you. I've answered. Why am I hearing myself?
Hello, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Hello, Beth. Turn YouTube down in the background.
Hey.
I can hear you. I can't see you, but that's okay.
Hey,
Beth, turn your YouTube down.
When you do.
There we go. What's up, Beth? There you are.
Beth, you need to turn YouTube audio down.
When you do live bowling in the garage again sometime, you bowl with the basket unit up, because you haven't been doing that.
I know, I've been slacking. You know what I'm going to do for you just right now? Because, and we got the...
Open it up.
I'm going to open it up for you. The turquoise
No, we
one
haven't, Caleb.
does lift up. There we go. And see, look at that. No hands. It stays up. How's that?
That's good.
I know it's
So
not...
what's the other deck shield there for, sitting on the lane?
That's the one that just came off, the Brunswick Gold B deck shield.
Nick, a couple of weeks ago, he had all 10 pins in Deadwood.
What's
the
that?
machine malfunctioned and
put the
shoved
one
them
that
all
had
down
the
the
A2
lane.
on it in place of that one?
I did. That's the one that I got down in Houma, down in Louisiana when I went and got the Star Shields, and then when they were about to bulldoze the building, I went down and got some more stuff.
Good idea, Darius.
And I took one of the deck shields. I kind of wish I'd taken another one off too, but that was the only one that I found out of all of them on the machines that didn't have any repairs on it. It was solid, so that was the one that I went with. The decal's not perfect, but
at least it wasn't all dented up.
no, I'm guessing there's probably some. I know it needs to be cleaned off, but I think that's kind of like hurricane remnants maybe blasted onto the deck shield, and I kind of like don't want to touch it.
I you serious? That thing went through a hurricane?
It did. Yeah, the hurricane tore the front off the building, and it flooded it tweaked the building to where they couldn't. It destroyed the building basically and tweaked it, and the approaches buckled real bad because the building was full of water, and it just was not salvageable, unfortunately for them. And I wish they could have, because that was such a good bowling alley down there. I'd never been there before, but just talking to RJ and the owner Marie, and seeing the place, is hard to see it being taken apart like it was, but we saved a lot of stuff. I've got four of the Star Shields out of there. I've still got 3 of them over here. I got the 4 of them over there. Plus I got the half one right here that is possible from Puma. And I got the
pin setters?
2 of them, 4 of the machines that I know of got removed. They're Japanese A2. They used to have, I think, I may be wrong here, I think they had 16 lanes. They were Jap A2s, and then they added 8 more lanes. And that's where they got the American A's, or their American A2s, and that's when they got the Star Shields from the Showboat from Las Vegas, which were the ones that I've got here in the garage. Because that's what they were told when they bought them, that they came out of the Showboat. And so they expanded from 16 to 24, and then the hurricane hit, destroyed the building, and I think now they've completely leveled it, and there's nothing left, which is sad.
But hey, at least you salvaged the pin setters. It's better than what happened in Hartsville.
I know.
At my bowling alley, where those things are. You've seen the pictures of those
things. I know. And now I wish I got one of the pinwheels out of there. Well, you couldn't even get that. They took everything out, and they wouldn't even let you touch them.
Yeah, they wouldn't let me take anything.
That's sad. I'm trying to get my hands on one of the old clangy pinwheels. I've got one
and that place had the clangy pinwheels.
I know.
And that place had all the hockey sticks and everything.
Yeah. Luckily, I've got 2 sets of hockey sticks, 2 cushions, and I'm trying to get a clangy pinwheel out of New York right now. My shipper's supposed to be hopefully going up there within this week or next week and picking it up.
Week to 10 days.
My God, all those clangy pinwheels that were sitting in that parking lot.
I know. All the good old Brunswick Otis parts.
I'll have to look that up, Caleb.
Boy, if we could only have pulled it off before he tore it apart.
I know.
You could have took one of those machines home with you.
Woulda, shoulda, coulda.
You got a hole in your shirt.
Do what?
You have a hole in the front of your shirt.
Nope, that's the
logo.
Little bitty logo.
What logo is it?
Oh, easy on the microphone.
Oh, sorry. Tommy Hilfiger logo. It's a little bitty red and white flag.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
It looks like a hole.
I know. It looks like it, but luckily it is not. It's just the little bitty logo.
Definitely cats,
Where did you
Darius.
get your flag with the blue stripe on it?
I think we got those off Amazon. There are actually 2 of them. If you look at it, it's some scaffolding that I have hanging on. The yellow is scaffolding. It's like
I've seen that.
And the scaffolding's hanging there, but there's a police flag on one side and one on the other side. So the scaffolding's kind of hidden in the middle of it.
I just didn't want to see the
Is that why you
scaffolding
did
anymore.
that, to hide the scaffolding?
Well,
Yeah.
no, we had the flags already, and they weren't hanging, and we didn't want them laying around. It's kind of disrespectful, so we thought, we need to show the police some respect and hang them up. So we hung them up on we got an American flag here.
And the Farmer's Branch
flag. I got a Texas flag that I need to find a spot for to put that up
So what are you
too.
going to put on that wall beside you below the EMF?
That is going to be a full 2-lane Star Shield.
That's going to go there?
Yep. See the pillar right here?
Yeah.
And there's another pillar right back here. I feel like the weather... Nope, there's the pillar right there. I feel like the weather guy with the cold front blowing through the South Plains. And
So now...
You would be a terrible weather person.
Can you still get to the back bathroom there then?
Yep. There's plenty of room. I've got it laid out. That's where the single-lane Star Shield is there. And Mike, he navigated it pretty good. I can get through there pretty easy, and he navigated through. I was afraid...
You just have to duck.
Yeah, you got to duck because the post from the masking sticks out a little bit, and then the Star Shield is kind of there, but there's still room to navigate through there. I did a lot of math and measuring and checking and everything, and luckily everything's going to squeeze in. So
How about could Mike walk behind the pin setter to get around to the bathroom?
Yep, you can. Well, it's the longer way around to get to it, or you can just walk up the lane and hop over.
Well,
And then
that extra step down off there because there's 18 inches at that end.
it is. And then also, I've got two of the masking units hanging. Let me see if I can angle the laptop over here. You can see the AMF.
I see the blue one there, too.
Yep, the AMF and the Brunswick are hanging over here. I've got hooks for two more. It takes two people and a lot of might to lift a masking unit up and hang it up there on a 10-foot ceiling. But I finally found a place to hang the masking units out of the way.
That's a good place for all of them. It's like all this deck shields up on the ceiling.
Yep, I've got 4 deck shields over here. I've got 5th one, 6, 7.
Where's
8.
the one going to go that's sitting on the lane?
That's going to go directly over Aaron. Like
That's
right
over
in front of
Aaron?
me. I'm pointing at it right now where it's going to hang. I've got the hooks up there already.
You just need to get up there?
Yeah. I've got one more up in the attic, which is going to be my Brunswick deck shield. That's just going to have the Brunswick logo on there. So that'll be more... Whoops, I need to get the laptop back with the microphone there.
When are you going to get the chrome deck shield?
I haven't got that in the works yet, but I'm going to work on that. That would be kind of cool, though. I've got to get I've got to get a blank deck shield. I need to get the materials, so I'll have to find me an extra deck shield because I don't really have one of these that I want to destroy. If I can find one of the newer ones, I will. And then I'll clean it up and everything, and we'll make a chrome deck shield.
I think that chrome deck shield and a gold-colored brake would be cool.
I think it would.
Definitely Brunswick, Easy Wolf.
As far as my favorite pin setter?
AMF or Brunswick.
Oh, yeah. I would love to have an 8230, but I'm just a fan of Brunswick. You know, the gold crown.
And I am a fan of Brunswick, too. I don't like the AMF as well.
I like the old stuff like this here. And
if you like the AMF, go follow and subscribe to Joe the Pro.
Oh, yeah, Joe the Pro. He's got 8230s. And they go live every Sunday evening just before we go on.
Nice, Darius.
And
Domino's sounds good.
Are you going on tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night. Yeah, Mike will be over here, and we'll go live tomorrow evening.
If I ever got in that neck of wood, would you turn around and let me bowl in one of your lives?
Of course. You just got to come down here while we're doing it.
What would you say if I rolled a 300 on your lane?
About damn time.
Is that what you would say?
Yep. We've been here for over 3 years bowling, and nobody's been able to do it yet.
I agree,
Is that
Chris.
really how you would say it if I rolled a 300 on that?
Sure. About damn time.
Because it would be.
Yeah.
Then I hope you'd put my name on there somewhere.
I got the board up here. We have the little board up here. I would get your name and the game and the date, and you would like live in infamy on our honor score board up here.
Is that where it would end up?
Yeah.
And then we'd have to. I'd also would want it written on the pin setter somewhere.
And I've got 2 more of these coming because RJ's got, I think, 2 more that he took down for me from Huma. They were hanging because I came home with 2 of them, and I was like, man, I really wish I got those other couple that are hanging. I don't even think I'd made it home yet. I'm like, next time you go out there, can you get the other 2? And he goes, yep.
Where do you intend to hang them?
So now what are you going to do with your AMF brake that sweep that leans against the wall?
It'll go hanging. I've got actually where the garage door is now open. There's 4 deck shields over it on one side. The other side is all my different rakes and sweeps and everything that we have. And
Where are they?
It'll hang up over there. I'll have to do a tour of the garage one day of everything we have out here, including a spare
There's
pin deck.
a tour on TikTok.
He does.
You got a pin deck there?
I have a spare pin deck. I actually have 2 spare pin decks, wood pin decks. I've got one out the hangar. I've got one here. I've got 2 separate ball racks full of old swirly bowling balls.
How about the moving deck for the
I have a spare moving deck.
Where's that at?
It's out at the hangar at Addison.
Hey, have you ever flown a paraglider?
No.
Have you ever wanted to?
No. I like having that little fan in front of the airplane that keeps me moving forward and lets me control my descent.
You mean you don't want the fan on your back?
If it's got an engine on it, sure, but
Those things have an
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Oh, no, I actually work with a guy who does that, though. I've never done that, but I know he has. One of those where you sit like in little chairs, got the little like.
Has the fan on your back, and then you hang below the wing.
No, I need to be in an enclosed space. I don't do open flying.
I like to have my feet on the ground.
One of those backpack things and do that.
Yeah, no.
You said you work with a guy that does do that.
I do. Well, I know the guy. He knows me. I know him. We don't really work on the same crew, but I know the Walter Ross, and I know he does a bunch of videos. I think he's posted them where he goes out and does the paragliding thing.
Yes, I've been following his channel.
Yeah. So.
And I just thought, I just thought you would be one to try that.
No, that and helicopters. Don't really intend to. Not gonna get in a helicopter.
You won't get in a helicopter either?
I might get in one, but I'd be very apprehensive in it.
What's the matter with the helicopter?
They just.
Is that what they're talking about, Chris? I didn't know the name of it.
What is it? It's a different name than paraglider?
Paramotor.
Paramotor. Yeah, I guess it isn't a glider because it's got a motor.
Well, you use the glider wing.
Right.
And you have the motor to keep you moving along.
No, I'm not sitting in a lawn chair flying around at 4,000 feet. Not going to happen.
We just recently had a helicopter crash here in Dallas.
Rowlett.
Killed everybody on board.
Tail rotor failed and went down in Rowlett.
Not just that it failed, it fell off of the helicopter.
Yeah.
They separated in air.
You would be one to try that.
No, I'm not. I don't do roller coasters, so I'm definitely not gonna. I don't do anything. I don't try things. Rarely do I. I am a creature of habit. I
can't even get him to try food.
I don't
if it's
want
not
to.
on his approved list, he doesn't want it.
I use one of those paramotors on my back, on my snow skis, and this, I didn't use the wing or nothing, but I used it to push me along on my skis.
Very
go
true,
right ahead.
Easy Wolf.
But you know, that was using your head when the lifts were closed at the ski hill.
Yeah.
You're able to push yourself up to the top, then you can shut that
Sounds
off.
like something that sounds like something the coyote would do trying to catch the roadrunner. So.
Really?
Anyways. All right. Well, thanks for calling in, Beth. I got the masking up for you tomorrow. We'll be on live tomorrow night. Mike will be here.
Are you gonna leave the masking unit up for the bowling?
Part of the time, not the whole time. It's there to be looked at.
But you're hiding a wonderful machine
Chris.
with it. That's the part I don't like.
We'll mix it up tomorrow just for you. We'll mix it up a little bit.
Hey, which pins are you gonna have in there?
No idea.
I know we had a request for Lynn.
We haven't had the twisters for quite a while.
I know we haven't. There's so much piled up back there pin-wise. It's kind of hard to get to a lot of them.
And Mike doesn't like them.
And Mike doesn't like the twisters. I don't know why, but he's not a fan of the twisters.
But he likes those Brunswick ones you got.
He does. Brand new Brunswick Scorking.
How did you get those?
He saw them listed. Some guy was selling them out in California. We found a shipper that picked them up and brought them to us.
How many sets do you have?
We each got 2 cases. So we figured we keep a case for ourselves and we put 1 case each in. So we kept the case and we're bowling on a case.
Yep.
So
hey, Hedgehog.
Have 20 pins in the machine.
20. Yeah, so we're always 1 pin short unless Mike wants to give up one of his extras, but.
And you know that ain't happening.
Now, when are you gonna do some more? What's up with that pin?
I just loaded my last one. I know Mike has more pins. I need to go to his house. We need to film some more. So that's
How many pins does he have?
I have done 27 of those videos so far, and I could probably easily do another 10. So he's got to have about 300 to 350 bowling pins. Different.
And it's kind of neat how he says, "What's up with that pin?"
I think that was Bill's idea too.
What?
The name of that, instead of just being, hey, Mike's bowling pin collection. So.
It's kind of cool how you said, "What's up with that pin?" And then you guys said, "What is up with that one pin?" on the last one.
It's just kind of grown into that.
No, the one that had the disastrous label on it.
Yeah, that was the last one we did. Well, cool, Beth. Thanks for calling in today. We're going to wrap things up here pretty quick, so we'll see you check out tomorrow evening. We'll be live.
What time are you going on?
7 o'clock, probably.
So it'll be 8 o'clock my time?
Probably. So, all right. We'll see you later.
Yep.
All right. Bye, Beth.
Bye.
Bye.
All right.
All right. Anyone want to be the last call?
Anybody want to be the last caller?
Anybody? Anybody?
Anybody got anything cool to talk about real quick?
If you want to be the last call,
You
go
get
on
the honor.
Facebook.
How about this? You be the last call. You can name a split, and I'll shoot it for you before we sign off.
Go on Facebook, look for Robert Natho,
That's me.
send him a message that says hi,
Hi.
and then he'll add you and you can start a video chat.
And I think you have to have like one message in common first before it
Yeah.
shows the little video icon. As I found out with Kevin. I wish we got on with Kevin sooner. We
Yeah,
could've
no.
talked longer. I think we're just scratching the surface with Kevin. He started bowling the same year I was born, so.
He's talking about you, Kevin.
Is Kevin still on?
No.
Ah. Well, if he watches the replay. I guess if we have nobody else, then
Exactly, Easy Wolf. Shoot it or make it.
All right.
Anybody? Anybody want to call?
I'm giving you last chance here. Then we're going to wrap it up. And then we'll be live tomorrow evening, 7 o'clock, I'm guessing. I'll let you talk to Mike and find out what his schedule is. We usually aim for 7. We usually follow Joe the Pro when he does his live.
Hey, Mark.
He's just past 500 subscribers. We follow Joe the Pro usually. And be live league on Monday night, which would be our third to last week. I think we bowl Monday night. We have another week, and then May 2nd is our final week. I think we bowled on the 9th, which is our fun week. And then we take a few weeks off of league. So we'll take a break there. And so we'll be live tomorrow night. We'll be live Monday night. And then Mike wants to do something on Tuesday. I'm not sure what or where, but we may try to go check out another bowling alley in the area that we've been talking about doing forever, and actually this time go do it. We got Bowl Skis, Bowl Lounge, got the Denton has a house with Model A's. I've never been there before. I think he wants to go out to Kilgore one day also.
Nobody wants to call?
Nobody wants to talk to me. I won't take it personally, though.
I do need to go start dinner, though.
Yeah, it's already 5:16, and
Yeah.
it's, what, an hour? Something.
No, I'm already not doing that anymore.
So we're not having the lobster bisque in the...
I wish.
Oh. But anyways,
Okay, do a 710.
7:10. All right.
Is there a local... Oh. Who do we have?
We just talked, Beth.
He'll call you after the show, Beth.
Just talked, Beth. Well, hello.
Can you go do the Can you go bowl at that one bowling alley without the masking unit?
Oh, that is one in Fort Worth. I'll ask Mike about that, see if he knows about it. We'll do that.
Huh?
Unless you want to call in, Copper and
You'll
Silver.
do what?
I'll check on that because I forgot about that place over in Fort Worth. We'll add that to the list.
We're kind of winding
Yeah,
down
because
here.
I keep trying to get you to go to that
Yeah,
one.
I've never been there, but we'll put that on the list. I'm off for the week, so maybe Mike and I can get over there one day and we'll check it out. Okay. Thanks, Beth. I'll work on that. Yep, I'm going to put that up, and then we're going to wrap it up here pretty quick. All right, thank you, Beth. Thanks for the suggestion. I'll definitely work on that for you. Who's got a motorcycle in her alley?
Nobody.
All right, 710. I got to move a Gold Crown Gold V-Deck shield first.
I noticed that too. We're not getting a lot of the notifications for people we subscribe to.
Let's see here. We got to move the drip trays.
That he almost ran over.
I almost did yesterday. All right. Let's see. I was making a post earlier for somebody, and I didn't use this one. Got to move that. All right. 710 split. With the masking unit up just for Beth.
I'll have him do the regular 7-10 split for Rob, and then a 7-10 with 2 balls for Caitlin.
Okay. So 710, won't do it. 710 twice, huh?
Yep.
I wish there were orange pins on the 710. Those seem to be bouncing out the other day a lot. All right. I don't have my mic stuff set up very well. I think they won't fall off. Oh yeah, I need to cycle first. Oh, I do have an orange 7-pin. That is a Huma, Louisiana Bowl South A2 deck shield. Let's see if I can get lucky here on camera and pick up the 710 split. All right. Oh, that was a sad hit. I gotta do a makeup on that one. All right, we're gonna do it one more time, and then we'll do the one with 2 balls. I gotta do better than that. Oh man, the twister's there.
Knock down the 7 and slide it over.
I was thinking about that.
Or the
I'll
10.
put in the 10. Right on the spot, so I'm not gaining any advantage. All right. Whoops.
There goes the mic pack.
There we go. That should stay better. All right. 710 split with the twister pin. Come on, don't fail me. Oh man, it failed me. All right, 710 with 2 balls is the final request.
And then I'll have one more after that.
Ah.
But
We're not done yet.
copper and silvers will be the last one.
Okay.
There you go. Now you have an orange 10.
Well, now I'm not slinging the ball at it.
Oh, that's true.
All right, let's see here. Let's see if I throw them together, or do I throw one and try to bounce it off the other one?
Throw them together.
Throw them together. All right. Here we go. 710 with 2 balls. Yes, 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 yes. There we go. Thank you, studio audience. Come on. All right. And what is the final request?
3, 4, 6, 7, 10.
3, 4, 6, 7, 10.
I had to look at the triangle for that one.
3, 4, 6, 7. Oh, that's Mike's split. Three, 4, 6, 7, 10 with mangoes.
Yep.
6-pin. Let's see, what ball should I use? Or should I throw the hammer at it?
Please don't.
Yeah, they made the nail. After the hammer was so good, they came out with the nail. Their bowling bag was the toolbox. I don't think the nail... I had a nail. All right. Yes. Yes! 2 for 2. Thank you. Thank you, studio audience. Thank you, everybody else, for tuning in. I don't know if you can see me there. We'll be on live tomorrow night. Mike will be here. We'll do our usual 7 o'clock following Joe the Pro. Go on Joe the Pro. Subscribe. He just passed 500. He's trying to get to 1,000. Anything. Thanks for watching. Thanks for calling in if you called in. And we'll see you tomorrow night here. Monday night from USA Bowl. And then who knows what we're doing this week with Mike. Try to get some more pin videos shot too. See y'all later. Thanks for watching.
Goodbye, everybody.
Oh yeah, don't forget to help control pet population, never pet spayed or neutered. And then
Goodbye, everybody.
Right.
Hi, Aaron. It's Aaron. Bye, Mark. Out of those two, we would get another A2. Please join us tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Time. We'll probably go live a few minutes early, catch the tail end of Joe the Pros. Then we will go live with bowling, games, spare shooting, all sorts of stuff. So 7 o'clock Central Time tomorrow. And then again on Monday night for league bowling at approximately 7:30 Central. And then we'll have some stuff during the week. It'll depend on what's going on with Rob. So everybody have a great rest of your Saturday, and we will see you tomorrow.